Kevin. Cyprus. Emily. Oh no. Oh, excellent. Right, let's have a look. Yes, there are 5 questions. I'm going to keep the 5th person a secret so that everyone is paying attention and on their toes, right? Okay, number 1. What does the yellow spotted lizards eat in this chapter? Emily, what did you say for this question? What do the yellow spotted lizards eat in this chapter? Yes? Oh, a hairy leg. Yes. Who does the hairy leg belong to? Or what does the hairy leg belong to? Can anyone help Emily out here? What does the hairy leg belong to? The lizard hadn't bitten him, however. It was merely pushing off. It leapt off Stanley's neck and pounced on a tarantula. Tarantula, right? Big spider. Long jaw, right?
Yeah.
Long jaw. The wolf pig. Wolf pig? Long jaw? Yes. No.
That jaw is not that pig. That is kind of pig.
Yes.
This jaw is spider.
Just sounds the same, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so yes, the hairy leg belongs to a tarantula. The last thing Stanley saw of it was one hairy leg sticking out of the lizard's mouth. So terrifying, right? Look at its hairy legs there. Okay, so this big spider is called a tarantula. Okay, thank you, Emily.
Rain.
Are you so terrified of spiders, Rain? Yes.
Yes.
Me too. Me too. So scary.
Oh.
Spider.
Now, what I love about this book is that this is not the scariest thing at Camp Green Lake, right? Not even a rattlesnake is the scariest thing at Camp Green Lake. The most terrifying thing is the yellow spotted lizards. Yes. Okay, now, very importantly, some of you didn't answer the second part of the question. Why is this important? Why is it, what does it show, the fact that the lizards are eating tarantulas? Because they're not eating Stanley, right? They're not eating Zero. So many people assume, well, the lizards probably are not hungry. Maybe they will get hungry later and then they will start eating Stanley and Zero, right? But that's not the case, right? Yes. Exactly. Okay, that's the reason why they're probably not being eaten, right? Okay, good. So the fact that the lizards are eating spiders shows that they are hungry. Okay, the lizards are hungry. There must be another reason why they're not eating Stanley.
Maybe humans are not ordinary food for spiders, not for lizards, right?
Yes, but we've already seen the lizards eating Kate Barlow, right? They bite her and kill her. They do like the taste of our blood. Our blood is very delicious to them. Yes. Okay, so write down the second part. If you didn't get it, it shows that the lizards are hungry. Let me come and check. Spider!
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
新年快乐，新年快乐！
There's a spider for Rain. Watching Rain there. Brilliant. Great. Thank you, Emily. Number 2. Who arrives to help Stanley? Kevin.
Stanley's lawyer.
Stanley's lawyer, that's right. Okay, now in this chapter we don't know her name yet. Today we're going to find out her name. It's Miss Marengo. Okay, you can write that down so that you can practice her name. Stanley's lawyer is Miss Marengo. Yes. Is Miss Marengo going to come on her own?
No.
Who is she with?
The tall man.
With the tall man. Who do you think the tall man is?
AJ.
The AG.
AG.
What is an AG? Adam,
Yeah.
what is an AG? What is the Attorney General? What is AG?
it's 我算他是法律顾问。It's a lawyer.
It's a lawyer.
Lawyer, yeah.
Yes. What sort of lawyer is the Attorney General?
It's boss is lawyer in the state.
That's right. Okay, the top lawyer, the head lawyer, the boss of all the lawyers in a state in America. Okay, that is correct. We spoke about that yesterday. Write it down if you didn't get it. Most of you should have got that. Okay. Excellent. Thank you, Kevin. Righto, Cyprus. Where does the warden say Stanley got the suitcase from?
Stanley stole it from the warden's cabin when she was sleeping.
From the warden's cabin when she was sleeping. Yes. Is that true?
No.
No, of course not. We know that Stanley found the case in a hole, right?
Yes.
The warden is lying to see if she can get her hands on the suitcase. Good job, Cyprus. Okay. Her cabin, her house, her room. Okay, the little wooden place that she lives in. Okay, great. I think everyone got that one. Last one, Mr. Rain. Whose name does the suitcase have on it?
Stanley Yelnats.
Stanley Yelnats. And why is this so important? What does it show about the
It
story?
means the suitcase belongs to Stanley Yelnats' great-grandfather.
Excellent. Okay, yes, just one grade. Yes. It belongs to his great-grandfather. That was the man who was robbed by Kissing Kate Barlow. Okay, she stole his money and she buried it underground for 100 years. And that's what Stanley has just found. So, the money actually belongs to Stanley, or the treasure, or whatever is inside the suitcase belongs to Stanley. See how the story's all coming together and starting to make some sense now, right? Really great. Make sure you've written both parts of the question. Stanley Yelnats. Stanley Yelnats the first. At the end of yesterday's chapter, it's one of my favorite parts of the book. Stanley and Zero finally get out of the hole that is full of yellow spotted lizards, right? And the warden rushed to them. She hugged Zero. "Thank God you're alive," she said, as she tried to take the suitcase from him. Is the warden happy to see Zero alive?
No.
Of course not, right? She's just pretending so that she looks good in front of the Attorney General and the lawyers. He jerked it free. "It belongs to Stanley," Zero said. "Don't cause any more trouble," the warden said. "You stole it from my cabin, and you've been caught red-handed. If I press charges, Stanley might have to return to prison. Now, I'm willing, in view of all the circumstances, to... It's got his name on it," said Zero. Stanley's lawyer pushed past the tall man to have a look. "See," Zero showed her. "Stanley Yelnats." Stanley looked too. There it was, in big, black letters. Stanley Yelnats. The tall man looked over the heads of the others at the name on the suitcase. You say he stole it from your cabin? The warden stared at it in disbelief. That's impossible. It's impossible. She couldn't even say the words. You can imagine the warden's face when she sees Stanley's name on the suitcase that's been underground for 100 years. It's impossible, she says. I can't believe it's true. Okay.